Oh, my family was a very wonderful traditional family. I was one of 9 kids. There were more girls than there were boys. We didn't have radio or TV, but we had a lot of childhood games. We would write little plays. We would write about the situation in the country, what was happening in the neighborhood, what we knew about. It just tied in with everything that was happening around us. In Texas, we used to be fined if we spoke Spanish. We weren't allowed to eat tortillas. If the teacher caught us trying to eat tortillas for lunch, she would take the tortillas and throw them in the trash. And it was very, very racist, and it continued all through my elementary school. All through the elementary school. When I was in junior school, when it rained, we went to the cafeteria and they had long, long tables. And I was sitting at the end of the table. I could see my PE teacher coming, and she was coming up in between the tables. She came closer and closer, and then she came behind me and she got my braid. "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm cutting stuff out for the yearbook." Said, "But where are we?" "We're in the cafeteria." "Why are we in the cafeteria?" "Because it's raining." "Where is it raining?" "It's raining in San Antonio, Texas." "Where is your school?" "It's Washington Irving in San Antonio, Texas." And every time she'd pull my hair back like that, she said, "So where is San Antonio, Texas?" In Texas." And she said, "Where is Texas?" "In the United States of America." "Right, we're in America. We're not in Mexico. So what are you doing with this long hair?" She said, "You're supposed to have your hair cut." So she asked for my scissors, and she tried to cut them a braid, and it wouldn't, it just jig, 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 and she couldn't cut it. So she asked for more scissors. So by the end of the third scissor, she had gotten a big scissor, and she cut it, and all the girls were laughing, and she was laughing, and she cut my braid off, and she threw it in the trash. It hurt so much, to be made fun of and to have my hair cut off. When I first came to San Diego, I was very innocent of everything that was going on in the world because we had been so sheltered, and became involved with the Chicano Movement. Even if it was dangerous, I would take my children to the marches and the protests. The land that is the park now was being bulldozed because they were going to build some buildings. I had shovels and picks and gardening equipment, and so we took it all down there, and we worked by ourselves, planting and fixing. We took it over. We just took it over. We didn't let them. We laid in front of the bulldozer. Actually, they just stopped the bulldozer. People would say to me, "What are you doing involving your children in these dangerous activities?" But it was real. I mean, it was happening. You can't pretend. Once you become aware, you can't pretend that things are not happening. You can't pretend that everything is all right, because it isn't. To this day, it isn't all right. And we need young people to be aware. And so I became involved with the Nance classes here because there were a couple of groups where they were very closed, and they didn't offer opportunities for kids. And I needed help, so I went all over trying to find help. And they said, "No, we don't need dancing, we need housing, we need jobs, we need other things, we don't need culture." And I said, "We need to have the culture." So the Claremont Jewish Women's Club was the ones who first helped me. They printed the flyers, and in a week I had more than 100 kids enrolled in the dance class. My hopes for the community would be that they would drop all the enmity and work together as a group, as one group, and to enjoy life, because life goes by so fast, So hard work and kindness to others, and keep your life simple, don't complicate it.